Drew Brees injured his thumb when it hit Aaron Donald's hand after throwing a pass yesterday. Brees missed the rest of the game, and a new report today indicates he'll have to undergo surgery to repair a torn ligament and is expected to miss approximately 6 weeks. To make matters worse, in the game, Cam Jordan appeared to have recovered a fumble and returned it for a Saints touchdown, but the play was initially ruled an incompletion and blown dead. After review, the play was overturned, but the touchdown was negated since the play was blown dead. The Saints ended up losing to the Rams 27-9. So, Shannon, think about this for a sec. If you are a Saints fan right now, how do you feel?
I'm really bummed out on two folds because I feel I was robbed again on a call. Skip, the officials are instructed, do not blow your whistle. Let it play out, and any play can be reviewed. Touchdown, change of possession, all those can be reviewed. But if you blow that play dead, yeah, they might get the ball back, but they're going to get the ball back at that spot. Why would you, in that situation, Skip, why would you blow it dead? You've been instructed not to blow it dead.
Taught.
Yes. Let it play out. We go to
you can fall back on instant replay.
Oh, hey. Well. After further review, the quarterback's arm was going forward, incomplete.
Okay.
But you can't say after further review, we effed up, because that's what happened again. And to make matters worse, Skip, now you get the news that Drew Brees is going to be gone for at least 6 weeks. And Skip, I tweeted the moment because I've seen this happen too many times.
Yep.
Guys, and this is why in practice, do not get anywhere near the quarterback because he's going through with his motion. He hit someone's hand, someone's helmet, someone's shoulder pad. Bad things normally happen. I wore a thumb guard. I did the very same thing, blocking someone, and that thumb got bent back. So I ended up wearing a thumb protector up under my glove.
You tear your ligament?
I stretched it really, really bad.
I assume Drew tore his?
Yes.
Because I don't think it's a broken
No, Skip. Because you have to understand, he's throwing in that motion coming forward, and Aaron Donald's hand is coming here.
Ow.
Bap. That's what we got. And I knew it immediately.
And you knew.
Immediately, because you've seen it done too many times. And the Saints like, we can't catch a break. We got robbed in the championship game. We get robbed what could have been a touchdown. Now, Skip, you know, it's all moot now because it ended up being 27-9. But who knows?
Who knows?
What transpires. Now they go up by a touchdown.
10-3.
You never know what's happening.
Momentum switches.
Officials, you got to be better. Now, the ref probably blew that dead. He's going to get downgraded. Skip's going to probably make it hard for him to have enough good games to ref a playoff game, maybe the Super Bowl. But what good is that for the Saints?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you just cost us.
It was Walt Anderson's crew.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that the guy that's not the one that called the Patriots the tuck rule, is it? It might have been. Skip,
Walt Coleman. I think.
Right, okay. But anyway, Skip, this was bad. The refs blew the call, and now the Saints fans are feeling even worse because of the injury to Drew. Now, I hope Teddy's making a lot of money to be a backup. He had an opportunity to go other places, but he chose to stay in New Orleans. Now, this is why they pay Teddy Bridgewater the big bucks. He's been a starter in this league, but now he must keep this thing afloat until Drew returns. And their schedule, they at Seattle, Dallas comes to them, Tampa comes to them, at Jacksonville, at Chicago, Arizona. That's the next block of 6 games that Drew could possibly miss, and then they have the bye.
I don't know if I've ever been more let down by what I considered a big stage, big early season game than I was by that one. The bottom sellout late in the first quarter. Because to your point, it's the old cliche of adding insult to injury.
Yes.
Or injury to insult. But in this case, it's an insult to the Saints fans. Their team goes out there seeking revenge.
Right.
And their team belonged in the Super Bowl. I said all last year, you were back and forth about it. But whatever. The Rams went to the Super Bowl, and the Saints had an early season opportunity, you know, on a big stage, on Fox, to say, watch what we can do now. And instead, they lose Drew Brees for, what are we going to say, 6 weeks
6 weeks
or so?
6 weeks at the earliest.
Give or take, yeah.
It probably will take the heart out of this season. It will seriously damage their chances to even make the playoffs. And then that happens again. And again, that wasn't the same as what kept them from going to the Super Bowl. The magnitude of it obviously wasn't that huge, but it happened again. And it happened for all the reasons you just detailed, to the point that how can the NFL allow this to keep happening? So we get back to what Jerry Jones used to argue with me about time and time again. This went on for like 5 years of arguing. His point was, hey, these controversies sell our product.
Yeah.
Because on Mondays, you guys are all talking about the blown call,
Right.
and it's good for business. Really, it's good for business. Well, that's what Jerry thinks, because he said human frailty has always been a part of refereeing
Right.
football.
Right.
And so, and you agree to a certain point with that.
Yeah, there's a certain human element to it.
Yeah, the human element, and in the end, there are going to be blown calls, and you're going to get your fair share and your unfair share. It seems like the Saints are getting only their unfair share.
You're right. You're right.
In Jerry's case, he loves it, he applauds it, and he welcomes it because it drives their train. Because people are outraged, or they're at least debating,
Right.
how can we fix this? Well, one fix that is not a quick fix, and it would be a very expensive fix, is to make those officials full-time.
Yeah.
Where you keep them all week training for the game, watching film, going over these things. Again, they say, well, they have jobs already, and we wouldn't have enough for them to do during the week, and we would have to pay them a ton of money.
That's what it comes down to. It comes down to pay, because NBA officials are full-time. What is baseball officials doing in November, December, and January? Nothing.
Nothing. Yep.
So the whole thing, it comes back to this, Skip, money. So you keep your job, we'll pay you X for the time that you work. But no, come on, NFL.
But obviously, they're saying, well, 16 games versus 82 versus 162.
But I'm sure you can, look, there's enough ways to divvy up $10 billion.
Yep.
You can divvy up. So what, you got to give the officials, I don't even know how many officials there are. Maybe it's 8 games going on in a given, 16 games in a given week. So what, 9 officials per game? Okay, so what? It's going to cost you an extra $10 million. Really? To make sure everything, there's still going to be some blown calls. But it can't be to the egregiousness of this.
No.
You're instructed not to blow that whistle, because that's what replay is there for, Skip, because now the opposing coach doesn't have to throw his challenge flag. It's turnovers and touchdown are all under instant review. Ta-da! No harm, no foul. Or you can come back like after further review, Skip, that was an incomplete pass. Still New Orleans, still the Rams ball. No, you can't do this, Skip. You can't do it, because let me tell you what. You know what people start to think, Skip? Something ain't on the up and up.
I know. I got it.
Especially if it had been any other team, but it can't happen to the same team with the egregiousness of it. Now, I just think it just happened to be bad luck. The official, he had the whistle in his mouth, and he automatically just blew it. But that was a fumble. And it looked like, Skip, it was a fumble from the get-go. I didn't need replay.
In live action, it looked like he lost the ball. Yep.
It's just bad. I just hope Teddy can come in, because the Saints at Seattle is not. We saw what Seattle just did last week. Sunday. They went to Pittsburgh and won. And the 1 o'clock went to play that huge game. And then you got Dallas, Tampa, Jacksonville. But Chicago's not an easy out either, Skip, because they play defense.
Yep. Just made me sick.
I feel bad for him.
And I loved it that our Mike Pereira jumped right in and said, they blew that.
Yeah.
This is what we teach.
Yeah.
It's like a cardinal rule on that play.
Yeah.
Just let it
play out.
Okay, what are you doing? Right. Why did you ruin our game? Come on.
I mean, what did he say? I just, I messed up.
No.
How good is Pereira, though? He always gets it right. And he knows.
Right.
He doesn't like those moments.
Well, the thing is, that's probably why Pereira, he's too harsh with it. He's cut and dry. That was wrong. You got to be a little bit. They normally want the officials to be a little bit more PC. Well, maybe this is what he was thinking. Mike's like, no, he blew it.
No, he blew it. He came right out. He was the first one. He jumped all over it. And he in his voice, I heard disgust.
Yeah. Yeah. That's too obvious. Yeah. You can't make that mistake.
Brees, though, he's only missed 3 games in his Saints career. Only one of those with injury. I mean, it's just not. He's not.
And some people thought this might be his last year, last hurrah.
And Skip, and that's the thing with the quarterback. It's not really it's the fluky freak injury
It is
that sometimes that can derail.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's over now.
It's not easy to be a Saints fan, not easy really to be a Vikings fan today on my part, and we got a taste of Rodgers versus LaFleur yesterday in their win over the Vikings. I figured we'd have to talk about it. Are the guys impressed with the new look Packers? Are we going to go there?